It's raining. It's a very muggy day. But you know what that means? Boosted Palkia. We hope. Weldon sure is taking a long time to get here. Alright. Guess I'm leaving without him. Goodbye, Weldon. So while we're waiting on Weldon, I'll take this opportunity to talk about a little bit of news that happened this morning. Remember that photobomb badge that showed up in the 133.0 something APK? Kind of have confirmation now that that actually has a lot to do with snap off the lens cap on your inner photographer. I'm not as excited for this as most other people. So we've been inspired by the photos you've taken with our AR Plus feature. From the smallest wormhole to the tallest Alolan Executor, trainers have taken amazing photos that show off Pokemon in their natural habitats. Today we're happy to announce that a brand new feature will arrive soon, one that's sure to make capturing the charms of your favorite Pokemon easier than ever. Introducing Go Snapshot, an easy way to take a photo of any Pokemon you have in your Pokemon storage. Learn more below. So take an AR photo of any Pokemon you have in your Pokemon storage, find your ideal photo location, and tap to throw a Pokeball to the spot where you want your Pokemon to be. Once your Pokemon is in position, move around. Once your Pokemon is in position, move around it to get the best angle. Brush across the Pokemon to attract its attention for the perfect shot. Take as many photos as you like. You can save them or share them on social media. We can't wait to see the amazing photos you take of your Pokemon. Don't forget to send us your works of art with Go Snapshot so we can show them off too. Let's grab our cameras and go. That's kind of cool, actually. I mean, it's a it's a nice feature. Don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those people that I see using it a lot because I'm gonna forget. Just plain and simple. I will honestly forget. So, on the bill for today, we have rainy weather, which we are hoping to get some boosted Palkia. It will be raining for the next hour. So we're going to be doing some running around trying to find some Palkia raids. The one that I have that's actually good is the only one that I have that's actually good. And Weldon's still not here, even after all that. So I guess I'm just going to sit here and wait on him. 7. There should be 7Ks going off at once. So all we're hoping for is RIOLU. That's all I want. Okay.
5 Badoos and 1 shiny income. Sorry, 5 Pichus and 1 shiny income.
But they probably are long distance. I've been prioritizing that.
There's always gotta be one. Oh my, you don't feel this?
No, I don't. I really don't. Oh my god. Please, Niantic. Please.
Last one for the big bucks? Or is that not the last one?
I don't know. My god.
These are the biggest, saddest bucks I've ever seen.
RIOLU has literally been in the game since Gen 4 launched. Well, you saw it here first.
Not the RIOLU.
This was horrible. Okay, so back at the house, and today was not hitting on a whole lot. So we did several raids, but you know, we only got 1 boosted Palkia, which, alright, it's whatever. So the whole point of being back at the house and actually recording is I wanted to go over the Mamoswine Community Day because it's coming up this weekend. So mark your calendars for February Community Day. Remembering the ice type. Let's start all over. Mark your calendars for February Community Day featuring the ice and ground type Pokemon Swinub during the 3rd weekend of February. So of course, standard Community Day times for myself and most of the Americas, it will be from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which also you have that hour after that slot to evolve your Mamoswine. Swinub will appear more frequently in the wild. Lore modules will last 3 hours, and for the first time you can get Sinnoh-Stones to evolve your coveted Pillow-Swine into Mamoswine. So the bonuses are 3 times catch Stardust with the star piece. That should be 4.5 times catch Stardust, which is, that's a lot. I encourage everyone to go out and get that last push of Stardust before your tournaments, because if you still need to power up stuff like the day before and you don't have the Stardust to do it, you may have to just go in without powering it up. Earn up to 10 Sinnoh-Stones, 5 from trainer battles and 5 from practice with team leaders on Community Day. So that is at any point during the Community Day, you're going to be able to get those 10 stones. Now, I don't know if necessarily that starts at 12 a.m. Eastern Time, or 12 a.m. Pacific Time, or 12 a.m. UTC. I don't know exactly when that is. I'm personally probably just going to wait until a few hours beforehand. My brother and I might do some more Twilight Cup practice, something like that. I don't know. So really fast, let's actually go over Mamoswine and what it's actually going to be good at. So it is a dual-type Pokemon between ground and ice. His stats boost him up to 3328 of a max CP, attack stat of 247, defense to 146, and stamina of 242.
That's a pretty big stamina.
So let's look at him in comparison to the other ice types that are out there. He does have the highest attack. He is not the highest defense by any means. He's actually tied with Walrein for stamina. So he definitely ends up being really, really high. If I'm not mistaken, in terms of just strictly DPS, he is the highest ice DPS. We'll go over that here in just a second. So his fast moves are going to be Powder Snow and Mud Slap. So Powder Snow actually generates a ton of energy, and it's not super high on the damage side, but the fact that it generates so much energy really sets it up to be a good move. Honestly, that's probably why Frostlass is performing as good as it is. I'm trying to record, you heathens! Mudslap being just a great freaking... wait, am I thinking of a Mudshot? Yeah, I'm definitely thinking of Mud Shot. Mud Slap is so Powder Snow is definitely what you prefer there. Then we have Avalanche, Bulldoze, Stone Edge, and Ancient Power. So the fact that it gets Ancient Power is okay, I guess. So Ancient Power looks like it's going to be doing around 1.5 damage per energy. It is pretty low on the energy side. It looks like it'll cost about 45 energy to fire off, which isn't horrible by any means. Stone Edge, on the other hand, Stone Edge ends up doing a little bit more damage per energy. It looks like it's about up to like 1.6 or 1.7, but it does cost about 55 energy to charge. I mean, more bang for your buck if you want to go for Stone Edge, but Ancient Power being faster, you could end up doing, like in PvP, like a nice shield breaker type aspect to it. So it could have its places. I personally probably won't go for too many since it already has Stone Edge, but hey. Avalanche is actually really, really good. It only costs 45 energy to fire, and it looks like it does almost 2 damage per energy. It may do exactly 2. Graph's kind of hard to read right now. Bulldoze actually is not the greatest. It doesn't do nearly as good as Avalanche, but it is his only ground type move. The fact that it gets stabbed does make it a little bit better. It looks like it's going to do about 1.5, no, not quite 1.5, 1.25, 1.3 damage per energy, and it's going to cost about 60 energy to fire. So the shiny variants, you do see the shiny here. He's just kind of green. I've already talked about that. I hate him. He looks ugly. So let's look at DPS here. So DPS wise, it does look like Mamoswine with Powder Snow and Avalanche is going to be your hardest hitting ice type Pokemon. Looks like DPS is going to be around 15.5. Closest one to that is going to be Weavile with 14.725. So very respectable. Glaceon, of course, pulling in towards the third slot there. Let's look at best movesets only. So yeah, it's going to be Mamoswine, Weavile, Glaceon, Jinx, and then Porygon Z, actually. That's interesting. So as you can see, Mamoswine ends up doing really, really good on the DPS side of things. And I definitely think that it's worth getting a team of... Considering that I'm already going to have, like, access to 10 stones, it might actually be worth it to just go ahead and get a full team of 6. Now, that's going to be pretty difficult considering that's going to take 124 candies per evolution. 124 times 6 should be 600 and 800. Oh, God, over 800 candy. I won't be able to do a full team of 6. So this is actually a 93 that I have. I already have 287 candy, but I don't think I'm going to hit enough to get quite a few. I'll probably get at least 3. That's probably going to be my main goal, is to get 3. And if I get them, then I get them. If not, it'll be okay. So that's all I have for today, guys. I'm definitely looking forward to this weekend. It's going to be amazing. If you guys are in the local area and you are planning or thinking about coming to my tournament, I just kind of want to throw that out there again, that it's going to be the Saturday after Community Day, which is the 23rd. Yeah, so, I mean, I've already talked about it enough. We've been advertising on Facebook. We've been advertising. I've been putting up my flyers places. So, yeah, if you guys are at all interested, we'll be there. It's got a chance to rain, but we're going to brute force through it. So, yeah. So that's actually all I have for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like to like videos, make sure you do that. If you don't, you could be that guy. Otherwise, let me know what you have to say in the comments below. Just power through it, people. And until tomorrow, I will catch you then.